With Shaman King the Superstar returning to publication on June 17, 2022, the longest unplanned hiatus of the series thus far has come to an end. The series had many breaks in the past that often ranged a single month or two. Hiroki Takei had an originally scheduled longer break from January 2019 through May 2019. This break was extended from his original 3 months to a total of 5 months before he returned with Chapter 12 of Shaman King the Superstar and a fully digital production. Starting in April 2021, Shaman King the Superstar went on a break at the end of Chapter 36. The hiatus notice did not specify this would be a longer planned break than usual. The only reason that was stated for this recent break was that Hiroki Takei was busy. And during that time, he also completed the extended release of the Day After May's epilogue for the 35th volume of the original Shaman King manga. Returning from the 13-month break, some fans may be a bit lost on what was happening in the story currently. For the remainder of the video, we will cover the high-level story points that will occur in chapters 33 through 36. These chapters will be compiled into the Shaman King the Superstar Volume 6 that is expected to release later this year in Japan, North America, and France. You'll still want to pick up the print or digital volume where available, as there is a bunch of great jokes and character interactions that will be skipped over in this video. Overall, in these chapters, the story is based around 2 key plot lines in the Dai Butsu Zone story arc that was first started in Shaman King the Superstar Volume 5. First is the story of Hana and the gang going to Kyoto. Second is Sadi's meeting with Yosuke. Trouble arrives as soon as the gang gets off the train at Kyoto as they realize they don't have a place to stay. Luka breaks away from the group to visit her father, who has been recently put into jail. While Hana tries to book a hotel at the last minute, the innkeeper, Yakumo Nakazumi, overhears their troubles and offers them a stay at his inn. The group accepts his offer, but are suspicious at how far into the mountains they are going without any cell service. Their concerns lessen once they see the place is not a dump. Yohane is still a bit suspicious of the innkeeper regardless, but his concerns shift once he realizes his spirit partner, Diaiko, is now missing. Realizing this inn is actually a converted temple, they check the attached graveyard and none of them can see any spirits. The group reconvenes and are worried that they are no longer shamans. Illumi has also lost her connection to the cloud as well. They contemplate trying to meet back up Luka, but decide against traveling down the mountain at night. While those events are taking place at the inn, it is revealed that Sadi, along with Senju, who had previously been in Tokyo, have traveled to Kyoto to meet with Yosuke directly. Yosuke is also joined by the full group from the Red Crimson and Daimorne for this meeting. After introductions, Sadi gets on her knees in front of Lucifer, and the story transitions to a flashback when the Red Crimson were traveling to Kyoto by train. Daehan leads the conversation by noting that the spirit Lucifer had a complex history and that when it fell to Earth, it split up into pieces under different names for different religions. One of those splits was into Senju. As their spirits recharge in tanks that look very similar to the ones from Hiroki Takei and Stan Lee's Ultimo manga series, they announce their goals to return all the parts of Lucifer back together. Back at the inn, the gang wonders if there's a plot against them to take away their spirits and putting them into a remote location. Men is also concerned that with this stress, Hana may be triggered to release his inner Oni, and the group does not have the power to suppress it. Before matters get worse between Men and Hana, Illumi breaks the tension between all of them, and they join the innkeeper for dinner. While the dinner is simple, Yohane compliments the chef, and he offers each of them their own special room for the night. The chapter ends with Sadi and Senju meeting with Yosuke. Sadi has agreed with their plans to hand over Senju to them. But Senju believes that he still needs to save everyone and won't go along with their plans. This concluded Chapter 36, which led into that 13-month hiatus. Chapter 37 will be released in Japan in Shonen Magazine Edge on June 17, 2022. The magazine is available in print editions in Japan and a digital version that can be purchased in Japanese and is available worldwide. It will feature a center color page and continue the story from there. No English simulpubs for the Shaman King series have been announced yet from Kodansha USA, but digital volumes tend to release a couple months after the Japanese release. No date for the Shaman King the Superstar Volume 6 has been announced for Japan yet, but it is expected to release sometime in summer 2022.